Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Beesler for Beesler's Book News. Welcome to episode number 9. Can you believe it? 9 episodes already? Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, let's get right into it. I actually almost didn't find any news of the week, but then I just discovered, just the past couple minutes, that Kobo and Storygraph will be integrating with each other in next month, June 2026. It's kind of like a counter measure towards Amazon and Goodreads. Storygraph's been around for like 2009. They got about like 5 million users now. And so it seems that the next possible, rival for Amazon and Goodreads would be this partnership. So that's going to be interesting to see, especially if there's any of you out there reading on Kobo instead of like Amazon, what have you, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's the one news I was able to find off the internet in like the past few minutes. So not much else to talk about, honestly, unless you're like, still reeling from the news that Google search has switched up and not in a good way, apparently. And I've seen a lot of activity over the past week where people are going to like DuckDuckGo and Vivaldi and some other stuff. And it seems like maybe Google has hit the self-destruct button on this whole situation with artificial intelligence, what have you. So yeah, I've been using DuckDuckGo, but I still keep coming back to Google only because it's like force of habit. Habits do take time to break. It takes like 21 days to make or break a habit. So I'm gradually, you know, weaning myself off of Google, just like I've done with other, apps. I don't know if I told you guys that I deleted the FB app from my phone recently for Facebook, but that's because there's one day where I just kept getting notifications for push notifications, mind you, that I couldn't shut off for groups that, you know, I was part of, but I was just like didn't really wasn't paying too much attention to. So yeah, I deleted the app. I mean, I still go back to Facebook, check in, but I'm not getting very, you know, notifications anymore about anything, and anything I do post tends to get buried anyhow. So I think this could be the start of, you know, I wouldn't say amicable ending for that social media app and myself, but there are other places where I'm at, like right now on the Substack. Yeah, so I just want to go where, I can find my community, build my community up, and um, I'm I'm just I was talking about that last week in the last episode, so I don't want to delve too much into that again. But again, thank you for everybody who keeps uh, tuning into the Beasler's Book Buzz, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. It keeps me motivated to keep on going when other aspects of the writing journey seem to falter a little bit, but there are ups and there are downs, and well, lo and behold, I actually got a notification on the one app I was talking about. Yeah, I'm not going to look at that right now, not while I'm in the middle of talking to you guys. This is, you're the reason why I'm here. The people who are supporting me in my literary journey, the people who want to know more about my books. Oh, look at that. Another notification, this time for an alarm I forgot to disable on my phone. So, yeah, seems like anything and everything at times wants to, stand between me and my progress. But it only works if I let it happen. And I'm not going to let it happen. I am meant to do good things in this world. I'm meant to, you know, help lift others up, whether it's through my writing or just supporting them on, their social media, retweeting, reposting, that sort of thing, liking and commenting on their posts, whatever I can do to signal boost them, that's what I'm going to do. So, and yeah, so I just want to pay it forward, as it were. That's why that's what my goal is, pretty much. That and I am getting up there in years, and I kind of want to be able to still be able to provide some sort of value as I cross over the halfway mark to 100, the year 50 in a couple of years here. I believe I'm working on my 49th year right now. It's wild. Time's just flown by, so you got to make the most of it with what I've got. So, yeah, uh, and it's incredible the things that you might miss out on along the way. Like, I just discovered yesterday this thing called Library Thing, and apparently it's been around for 20 years. It's a way to catalog your uh, reading, your libraries, that sort of thing. It's kind of like Goodreads, but I think it's lesser known. Yeah, it was just it came up because I was doing a search on DuckDuckGo. I constantly search my name to see what sites I come up upon, and on DuckDuckGo I found library thing, and I saw that a few of my books had been cataloged by people, including somebody who was coming out of, let's see, Timber, it's up there in my tab still, thank goodness. Tiburon, New Mexico, which I decided to do a quick search and found out that's only like a population of 345 people. It's like, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, they had cataloged this one, my 19th book, Crab Walkers, which is really awesome. It's nice to know that, the books that I feel may not have garnered quite so much success as others are still getting attention out there. Every little bit helps. But yeah, so in case you were wondering, Crab Walkers was I wrote this for a publisher, Raventail, in 1224. So, and yeah, it's been out for a while. It was supposed to be part of a trilogy. I don't know if that's going to happen. I haven't heard anything in a little while on that front, but um, I just move on to other projects and try not to dwell on the things that became something of a question mark. But yeah, so that's what I've got going on this week. You know what? Before I go, I did tell you about the anthology I'm working on. I'm already up to 6,000 words on that front. And after after I posted my episode 8 last week, something else happened. I was invited to the very next day. I was invited to do an author interview for a blog, and that hasn't been posted yet. But as soon as that's posted, I will let you know. But it's really amazing the things that'll come your way when you least expect it. And so, to any aspiring authors, writers, creatives, musicians, um, whatever your passions take you, measure your expectations, keep them tempered, because, you don't want to, set yourself up for disappointment, failure, that sort of thing. But yeah, when the good stuff comes around, you can't have valleys without mountain peaks. So always celebrate the little victories, whatever comes your way, tell your friends about it, just, you know, embrace the awesomeness. So, and as long as you persist, as long as you keep on going, you know, good things will keep on coming. Just work on, building community with your fellow creatives, support them, support each other, and yeah, so everybody out there who's supported me, thank you so much, especially Tanya. I don't think she's seen my Substack yet, but I wanted to give her a shout out because she's really been a driving force for me the past week. James Allen McGettigan, thank you so much for our Shamrock. Ian, who wrote The Star Wielder, thank you so much. Thank you, of course, to Mark and Matt. You're always out there. So just thank you, everybody. And that's it for episode number 9. And can't believe next week is episode number 10, as long as I don't forget to post because the first Tuesday of every month seems to be where I slack off a little bit. So I will make it a concentrated effort to be here next week on the first Tuesday of June. So, all right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you again soon. Bye bye.